Okay, John Burke for Burke & Company, Long & Foster Real Estate Group, and here's the crazy concept for you this week. What if the real estate market has already experienced a correction and houses are actually cheaper now than they were at the peak? Let me break this one down. This is probably one of the more complicated market reports I've attempted to do, so bear with me. But the general idea is this. Let's look back over about 2 years ago. So interest rates on mortgages and the Fed started moving up in 2021. So let's compare 2021 versus 2023. And if you do that, you will find that on a raw number basis, homes are definitely more expensive now than they were back then. The median home price in 2021 in October was $380,000, and the median home price in October of 2023 this year was $409,000. So prices are up, right? But the raw numbers don't tell the full story, because the major economic story of this current age is inflation. And if you use the government inflation calculator from October of 2021 to October of 2023, you're going to see that the inflation rate over that span of time was over 16%. It was between 16 and 17%. So let's factor in inflation, and you'll see how the real estate market may have already corrected or crashed. So if you needed $380,000 to buy the median home back in October of 2021, today, after that 16% inflation, you would need $442,000 to have the same purchasing power. Well, the median home price right now is only $409,000. So adjusted for inflation, it's actually $32,000 or $33,000 less expensive to buy the median home in the United States right now than it was 2 years ago. And that's a difference of 8%. And 8 to 10% is generally what they consider a market correction. Fed's big tool is playing with interest rates in order to try to slow or speed up the economy. And there's no industry that is more quickly affected by those moves than real estate. So we tend to be kind of out in front when those things start to occur. So it took a couple years for the Fed's moves to tamper down inflation, but it really stopped home prices rising almost instantaneously. So that over the course of these 2 years, even though everything's gotten more expensive, on a relative basis, homes have actually gotten a little bit cheaper. I know it doesn't look that way, but if you compare it, they have. Now, we also have a tendency to be out in front. So, going into the next year, 2024, as interest rates are expected to come down across the board, I don't expect, the rest of the economy to sort of flare up instantly, but real estate might, because lower interest rates definitely get people who've been thinking about things to hop back in. So 2023 was a slow year. 2024 might be another busy one. If you want to talk about it, if you have plans in 2024, if you want to get in front of the rush, this is the time to do it. Actually had a pretty active December, and January and February are very good times here. If you're looking for homes, you get treated very, very well. There's not a lot going on. When you get into the spring, especially if it's hot, everything changes. So if you're thinking about doing something, buying or selling, could be a very, very good time in 2024, and we want to talk to you. Give us a call. Thanks. We'll do the Christmas message next week, but I hope everyone's enjoying the season.